Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a review on the Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation as well as the powder. The products look like this. This is the foundation, and I also have the powder that goes along with it. So I'm going to be talking about this foundation. I've had it for a couple of weeks now, and I've really had a chance to wear it and really test it out, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on this foundation. So we're going to just jump right into the video. So I've had it now again for almost 3 weeks, and I've been wearing it in between me testing out other foundations. And this is a drugstore product that has been out for now maybe about 2 months. So because CVS was having a sale, that's where I picked up everything from. I decided to get the powder that goes along with this, and this is the powder. I have the powder in the same exact color as the foundation. So the color that I have been wearing is 330, and that is called Toffee Caramel. And for the powder, it's also called 330, but it's just called Toffee without caramel. I'm not exactly sure why they did that, but basically the number that I've been wearing has been 330. So I guess we can start with the powder. I've been wearing the powder actually for only not too many days because I really didn't need it. We'll get to that in a minute. So I haven't been using this powder too much. I am actually wearing this powder today, but I'm wearing it with another foundation that I'm trying out. So we're going to start with the actual liquid foundation first. So the foundation is a matte poreless foundation. This foundation is for normal to oily skin. My skin is oily. I am also sensitive, and I have acne prone skin. So I do have oily T-zone, and sometimes I tend to be oily a little bit on my forehead and just, you know, kind of the Rudolph thing on the nose. So I typically get oily after about 2 to 3 hours of wearing any foundation. So again, I've been wearing this foundation now for a couple of weeks, and I can honestly say this is my #1 foundation from the drugstore, bar none. Like the best foundation I've ever had from the drugstore. I have been testing out foundations since January, and I have a ton of them that I bought from the drugstore recently, and let me tell you, the best I've ever tried ever. I'm gonna tell you why. My skin is so oily, it's a shame. And because my skin is so oily, I really have a hard time with foundations because after a couple of hours they tend to move. They don't set really well, and I have to kind of keep blinding my face throughout the day. So the last couple of foundations I have been trying now have been okay, but this one is just like, it took the cake. Now I do have the original Maybelline Fit Me, or is it? Yeah, Fit Me. So I have the original one, and as you can see, it's still a full bottle. The foundation and the coverage was good, but of course it did not keep my skin matte all day, even with using powders and all of that stuff. So I have been using this. I've had this now for about 2-3 years, and of course, as you can see, the bottle was full, so I haven't been using it. So I was kind of skeptical to get this one because I don't use that one. So I was just like, I'll try it. It says that it's going to be matte and it's going to help with my pores. I do have enlarged pores in this area, so I said I'll just try it. If I don't like it, throw it in the drawer with the other one. But this is amazing, amazing, amazing. I love the color. I love that it evens out my skin tone. I love that it's not heavy on my skin. I also like that this kept my skin matte without primer, without setting powder, without setting spray. I've used this, I think now, over these last couple of weeks, maybe 3 times, because I had it in my bag because I was testing out other foundations, and I left the gym. Actually, what day was that? Saturday. I left the gym and I had no foundation or anything in my gym bag, and I remember that I tested it out, I guess a week or something before that, and I still had it in my purse in the car. Ran to the car, put this on my face really quick because I was getting ready for work, put this on my face. No primer, no setting powder, nothing. I had nothing. All I had was my hands and foundation. I literally poured it on my hands, rubbed it on my face, let it air dry like this, and darted out the gym. Of course I washed my hands, but darted out the gym. Let me tell you, I went to work, I was super busy, totally forgot to use the powder to set the foundation. After like, I would say 4 hours. I don't even remember, but after like 4 or 5 hours, I looked in the mirror, my skin was still matte. I didn't have no oil. My skin was just amazing. I was like, wait, drugstore foundation, no primer, no setting powder, no setting spray, no nothing, and my skin is still matte? Okay, Maybelline did that. This foundation is amazing. When I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna rant and rave, amazing. Love this foundation. The only thing that I did not like about this foundation was the nozzle. I want Maybelline to get a pump. Maybelline, if you're watching, please put a pump on here. That was the only thing that I did not like about this foundation or any drugstore foundations. I just want to pump because sometimes, like when I'm running and rushing, I have to pour it on the back of my hand and it just gets messy. I just don't like doing that. So I prefer if you guys had a pump, or if they had a pump on here, I can just pump it and go. But that is the only downside, and that's kind of just my own personal thing. This foundation is amazing. Kept my skin matte. My pores weren't as visible. And it just kept my skin matte, and of course I love the coverage. Again, 330 Toffee Caramel, love the coverage. It was just totally amazing. Now, I bought the powder because I wasn't sure of how matte it was going to keep my skin, but as you can see, I didn't even really need the powder. I have been using this powder. Of course, it looks like this. I've been using this powder to set other foundations, which is what I did today. I'm actually not wearing the Maybelline Fit Me because I'm testing out the foundations out. And I am trying out another Maybelline product, but it's not Maybelline Fit Me. And I've been using this powder to set other foundation. And it's been doing wonderful. I mean, I really haven't even been using this foundation, or excuse me, I haven't been using this powder. I have not used this powder without using it with this particular foundation. I've never used them together. I didn't have to because the foundation alone kept my skin matte. I've only used this powder with other foundations to kind of help set the foundation. So I really can't say how it works on its own because I've been using the foundation, and the foundation alone has kept my skin matte. However, I will just tell you what it says on here. It says natural poreless looking finish, up to 12 hours of wear, shine control, which is what I've been using it for. And of course it is matte and poreless. Again, this is also number 330, and this is Toffee, yes, Toffee Caramel. So again, the foundation is amazing. I love the powder. Again, I'm using the powder with other foundations throughout the day. And it does have a mirror on here. And I literally noticed that. I've had this again for like 3 weeks. I literally just noticed that it was a mirror under here. I don't know why or what I was going through. But yeah, it has a mirror. And it also has a little powder puff that comes with it, which I typically don't use. But the powder is really good. It is lightweight. And I just kind of sweep it across foundation really quickly to kind of control shine. But the foundation, listen, if you have oily skin, trust me, try it. Like, try it. I cannot believe I didn't use anything on my skin when I used this and it stayed matte all day. Like, to me, that was amazing. Now, I have higher end. I have Urban Decay. I have, what is that? Lancome. I have the Kat Von D. I have a whole bunch of stuff. This foundation was the only one that I've ever used without primer, and it kept my skin matte all day in history. So this is definitely a go. This is definitely a glam product. I would definitely suggest getting this and applying it to your foundation collection. It is amazing. I'm going to rant and rave. That is basically it. This foundation is really, really good, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I have. So I'm going to be giving this a glam. This is definitely a glam product. You can definitely pick this up and just add it to your collection. I really do enjoy this foundation, and I do like the price point. They give you 1 fluid ounce of product in this bottle, and I love the coverage as well. So that is it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's very short and sweet, but because I love the foundation so much, it's just definitely just go out and get it. Just, we're not even going to continue to talk about it. Just get it. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter under ChimereNicole, and I'll see you guys soon.